Wassce 2020 Core Mathematics Paper 1. Evaluate correct to 2 decimal places 75.0785 minus 34.625 plus 9.83. So we add these numbers to obtain 50.2845. We start counting from the first number after the decimal point 1, 2. Then we consider the next number, which is less than 5, so we don't add anything, and that will give us 50.8. So the correct answer is 50.8, which is option B. Now let's look at question 2. If x is equal to x such that x less than 7 and y is equal to y such that y is a factor of 24 are subsets of mu is equal to 1, 2, 3 up to 10, find x intersection y. So we know that the universal sets have this element, the set x also have this element, so we are assuming that x is an integer. Then also y has this element. Factors of 24 are 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 8, 12, 24. The numbers that are common to x and y are x intersection y, and these are 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. Therefore the correct answer is 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, which is 6. Now option 3, question 3. We have to simplify this, and we know we can rewrite this thing. We can flip this over here and change the sign to positive. The same way, this thing is the same as 16 over 1, so we flip it, we reciprocate it, and change the sign from negative to positive, and that will give us something like this. Then the next thing we do is to look at the denominator here and raise these numbers to this exponent. So the denominator here is 4. We raise this a number to exponent 4, that will give us 16. That will be 2 exponent 4, and this one will be 4 exponent 2, 3 exponent 2. Now what do we do next? We bring these 2 out and bring this 4 out here to give us something like this. Now when we simplify this, we get 3 over 4 exponent 3 times 1 over 2 exponent 3, all exponent 1 over 3. So we can bring the 3 out in the exponent to get something like this. Then this will give us 1 in the exponent, and when we multiply 3 and 1, we get 3, and 4 by 2 will give us 8. Now we are supposed to find the least value of x which satisfies the equation 4x equals 7 mod 9. So I'm assuming it's a congruent relation. We are going to get 4x is equal to 7 mod 9. Now we find the greatest common factor of 7 and 9, and that will be equal to 1. So it means that we can express 9 in terms of, we can rewrite 9 as 2 times 4 plus 1. 9 as 2 times 4 plus 1. So we can make 1 the subject to obtain something like this. We just bring the 2 times 4 here, don't multiply it, just keep it as 2 times 4. So you can see that in this case we have -2 as the inverse of 4. So we use the -2 to multiply through this, then we get a modulo equation that will give us something like this. Good. So this is in mod 8, and this is also in mod 9, and this is also in mod 9. So now let's multiply this and this to get -8, and that will give us -8 mod 9, and we have -7, -14 mod 9. So in modulo we are looking for the positive number. So what we do is that we keep adding the modulo here, which is 9, until we get positive on both sides. So we add 9 to -1, we get 1. Then we add 9 to -14, we get -5. Keep adding until we get the first positive number, because we are looking for the least. So we do that and we get x equal 4. We can keep adding 9 to get all the solutions, but now because we are looking for the least one, so the answer is A. Another way you can do it is go by this. 7 mod 9 is the same as 7, 16, 25, 34, and so on and so forth. So you pick the number that will give you positive, that will give you an integer value for x, because in modulo we are looking for the integer. So when you pick 7, it will not give you an integer. If you pick 16, it will give you an integer, so that will give you the least. So that will mean that 4x is equal to 16, and dividing through by 4 will give you 4. Now we have the number 5 here. We are supposed to express 1 plus 2 log 3 base 10 in the form log to base 10 of q. So what do? We know we can rewrite 1 as logarithm of the base. So the base now is 10, so logarithm of 10 to base 10, and that will give us something like this. So we can apply the power law here, that when the logarithm is when the number is multiplying the logarithm, then it becomes the exponent of the number. Then we can apply now we apply the product rule, and that will give us log of 10 times 9 to base 10. When you multiply, you get log 90. So the correct answer is option D. Now let's look at number 6. If 101 base 2 plus 12 base y is equal to 23 base 5, find the value of y. So let's convert all of them to base 10. So this is the equation given to us. To convert them to base 10, we multiply repeatedly by the base, and this is what you obtain. So the base in each case here, base here, the base here. Then the next thing is to simplify. When we simplify, we obtain something like this, and this will give us 7 plus y is equal to 13, and that will give us y to be 6. So the correct answer is 6. Now let's come to number 7. An amount of 550,000 naira was realized when a principal X was saved at 2% simple interest for 5 years. Find the value of X. So the formula for simple interest is this: interest is equal to principal times rate times time. So the principal is X from the question, and the time is 5 years, and the rate is 2%. When we simplify that, we get 0.1x. Now what do we do next? The amount is given by interest plus the principal, so that will give us this equation. So we substitute the amount, which is 550,000 naira. Then the interest is this and the principal is this, and that will give us 1.1x equal 550,000 naira. And when you simplify, you get something like this: 5,500,000 naira multiplied through by 10. So you get something like this. Now divide through by 11 to get 500,000 naira for x. So the correct answer is A. We are supposed to simplify this, given that root 3 plus root 5 all over root 5 is equal to x plus y root 15. Find the value of x plus y. So how do we go about this? This is what is given to us, so we rationalize by multiplying both the numerator and the denominator by root 5. Then now you use the root 5 to multiply each term here, and the root 5 to multiply this, and that will give us this expression. Now root 5 times root 5 will give you 5, then root 5 times root 3 will give you root 15. Split the denominator for both of them, then you get 1 plus 1 over 5 root 15. So it means x is equal to 1 and y equal to 1 over 5. So when we add them, we get 1 plus 1 over 5, which is the same as 1 whole number 1 over 5. If x is equal to 3 and y equal -1, evaluate 2 into bracket x squared minus y exponent negative y exponent 3. So let's do the addition. We just have to substitute into the expression x equal 3 and y equal -1. When we simplify this, we get 3 squared is 9, negative is already here, so minus -1. That will give you 9 plus 1, which is 10. 2 times 10 is 20. So the correct answer is 20. Then we have this, we are solving the equation 3x minus 2y equal 10. Let this be the equation 1. Then x plus 3y equals 7. So we make x a subject to get x equals 7 minus 3y to be equation 2. Now we put equation 2 in equation 1 to get this. Let's expand this. 3 times 7 is 21. 3 times -3y is -9y. Then we simplify and group like terms. So we get -11y is equal to -11. Divide both sides by -11 to get y is equal to 1. Then we put y equal 1 into first equation to get the second equation rather, to get x equal 7 times 3. X equals 7 minus 3 times 1, which is equal to 4. So the correct answer is A. So thanks for watching. The next video is coming soon from 11 to 10, from 11 to 20, and in that order. So don't forget to subscribe to this channel if you have not yet done so, and also comment if you don't understand something. Then also share. Then don't forget to click the like button if you like this video. Now if you can still see this red thing here, it means you have not yet subscribed. So you just have to click it so that the next upload, you see it is still red. You have to click it so that if I upload the next video, you'll be informed. Click the bell icon too so that you get a notification whenever I upload a new video. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe.